Okay, let's go for solution. So, question number 1, what is the coefficient? So, if we multiply, we are gonna get 2 times negative 3, negative 6 times 17, gonna be negative 102. Well, the rest I don't have to because it's a coefficient I need to know, and that's a coefficient, negative 102. Okay, that's all. Question number 2, degree is of two AB. So when we say A and B, A to power 1, B to power 1. So degree is going to be 1 plus 1, which is going to be 2. Here we have degree 3, y to power 3, so degree 3. So degree for the first term, it's going to be 2. Degree for the second term, it's going to be 3. Next one, given the following equation, we need to find out x. So 64, since I have here exponential equation, I have to bring to the same base, right? So 64, I'm going to represent 2 to power 6 to power x minus 3. And it's equal to 2 power negative 3x. Now, since I have 2 to power 6, I'm going to multiply by power, right? Power to power, 6 times x minus 3. It's going to be 2 to power 6 times x minus 3. And equal to 2 power negative 3x. Yes? Okay. So, since the base is the same, then the exponent also going to be the same, and we are going to get 6 times x minus 3 is equal negative 3x. 9x is equal 18, and x is equal 2. Okay. Next one. This rectangle. We know one thing. A, B, C, D. Every angle here is going to be 90 degrees. 90 degrees. And which means the reciprocal of 90 degrees, which means 90 degrees, that's in perpendicular, right? AB going to be perpendicular to BC, and AB is going to be perpendicular to AD, since 90 degrees. Okay, so which means multiplication, if this is M, the M times 1, this is M1, and this is M2, let's say, slope, and this is M3, this is M4. What we're going to get? M1 times M2, it's going to get negative 1, right? When we have perpendicular lines, the slopes multiply, it's going to be negative 1 because we have reciprocals. And M3 times M4 also going to be negative 1, which means M1 times M2 times M3 times M4, it's going to be positive 1. Negative 1 times negative 1, it's going to be positive 1. Okay, that's all here. The just key part here that we have 90 degrees and reciprocal for perpendicular lines, because it's 90 degrees, then they are perpendicular to each other, and reciprocal for the product for of reciprocals is going to give you negative 1. Okay, question number 5. We need to calculate for x and y. Okay, let's do it. 5 minus 2i, 4 minus 3i. we need to get rid of I in denominator. So what am I going to do? I'm going to multiply here by 4 plus 3I. It's like I had A minus B, now I'm doing multiplying by A plus the B. And same thing accordingly here, 4 plus 3I. Yes? So what we get, if I multiply, I'm getting 20 minus 8I plus 15I plus 6. In denominator, it's going to be 16 plus 9. How? This one is A minus B. This one is A plus B, right? Their product is going to give A squared minus B squared. My A is 4 squared, and B is 3I squared. That means, let me go down. Here, this is going to be 16, and minus 3 squared is 9, and I squared, right? I squared is equal negative 1, which means we will end up with 16 plus 9. Okay? All right? So, and it's equal 26 plus 7I and divided by 25. So the format of the complex number is this, x plus yi. So if I rewrite it, I'm going to get 26 over 25 plus 7 over 25i. So from here, this is going to be my x, and this is going to be my y. Okay? X is 26 over 25. Over 25, and y is 7 over 25. Moving to last question. So we are solving this expression considering a plus b plus c square root 2, and b times c is 1. All right, let's solve it. So this is going to be one over a plus 1 over b plus c divided by 1 over a minus 1 over b plus a. Yes? Okay, multiplied by, here we have 1 plus, since we have power negative 1, I'm going to flip fraction, b squared plus c squared minus a squared over 2bc. All right, so next is going to be bringing to common denominator a and b plus c. Yes, if you bring to common denominator and simplify it, you are going to get a plus b plus c over b plus c minus a, and multiplied by, if you bring to common denominator, you are going to get 2bc plus b squared plus c squared minus a squared over 2bc. Okay, and here we're gonna get a plus b, let me rewrite it, b plus c plus a, b plus c plus a, and b plus c minus a, right, times, look what's interesting here, we receive 2bc plus b squared plus c squared. This is going to be b plus c squared, right? So I'm going to get, okay, let me put in parentheses, okay. So it will be clear. We are getting b plus c squared, right? And minus a squared, because it's the perfect square. B squared plus 2bc plus c squared. Okay, and divided by 2bc. Okay, so from here, we get b plus c plus a. Here also b plus c minus a. Now multiply. Look what we have here. It's a squared. If b plus c I mark down as what? As d. Let's say, yeah, color is horrible. Use this one. If I mark down b plus c, I replace with d, I will get d squared minus a squared, which is going to be d plus a, d minus a, right? Okay, so it's going to be b plus c plus a times b plus c minus a. So we used difference of squared, and times 2bc. Okay, so this is gone. This is gone with this, right? And we are getting b plus c plus a squared over 2bc. And we need, now we are going to apply here the values of a plus b plus c is equal 1 and bc is equal 1. Remember, from the very beginning I placed it. So it's going to be equal. Let me move this down. It's going to be equal. So, oops, I'm sorry. This was square root 2, I believe. Let's double check. Going back here. Yeah, square root 2. So it's going to be square root 2 squared divided by 2 times 1, which is going to be 2 over 2, and the answer is 1. Okie dokie. I hope you could solve it, and if not, I hope this solution helped you to figure out where you got stuck or made mistake. If you have questions for me, type it in the comments. I will be happy to answer. See you next.